Divide by using decimal estimates rounded to the nearest tenth. So we can use a calculator for this one. 4 plus 2 divided by 3. It's 4.66 or 4.7. And then it'll be divided by 1 plus 1/2. Well, that's a pretty easy one to do. It's just 3/2, or 1.5. So here's an interesting question. What if, instead of doing 4.7 divided by 1.5, I did the multiplicative inverse of this one, and I did 2/3, which is 0.6, or 0.7 rather. So I did 4.7 times 2/3, or 0.7. Let's compare those two answers and see if they're the same. Because this one you're just dividing the fractions, and this one you're multiplying by the multiplicative inverse of the second fraction. So let's compare. So we got 4.7 divided by 1.5. So that's 3.1. And let's do 4.7 times 0.7. It's 3.3. So there's a little difference there, but not a huge difference. And in fact, most of the difference is due to rounding to the nearest tenth. If we used exact fractions or went many decimal places, we'd find these answers were almost identical. But really, this is the same idea, and the answers are pretty close. Okay, so we'll go with the 3.13, or the 3.1. The reason why I picked that one is we were going to originally divide anyway up here. Okay, so let's compare answers. We had, from our estimate, we had 5 or 2.5. For our exact fraction answer, we had 3 1/9. And then for our decimal, we had 3.1, or we had 3.3, depending on which way we did it, because this one was 3.3. So all these are about the same, roughly. 3 1/9 is between 2.5 or 5, so that looks good. And the 3.1 to 3.3, those are all pretty close to 1/9. I think this 3.1 is a lot closer. So we'll use this 3.1 for the answer.